Killing Floor 2. Is it worth a buy? Let's read. In Killing Floor 2, players descend into continental Europe, where the outbreak caused by Horzine Biotech's failed experiment has quickly spread and gained unstoppable momentum, essentially paralyzing the European Union. So, when I play this game, I'm actually freeing the European Union from the zombies. No, I'm not doing that. No, I can't play this game anymore. That's it, I didn't realise that. I've actually just I can't play this game anymore. There is no fucking way am I going to fight for the European Union. I want the brought down. Mac, don't get political. Mac, do not get political. This is a bad road you've gone down here. No, off. I'm going to say the European Union meddle in my fucking country. I know we are technically in Europe, but we have water surround. We're not part of Europe. We don't go hee-haw, 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 hee-haw. Would you like a courgette, madame? We don't do any of that. We are an island, and them cunts over there are interfering with our island. They tell us who we're allowed to send to jail, and then when the cunts go to jail, they say, hey, let them vote. We are Brussels, Mac, stop. Just 1 month after the conclusion of the events of the original Killing Floor, the specimen clones are everywhere, and civilization is in disarray. Good. Communications have failed, yes. Governments have collapsed, awesome. And military forces have been systematically eradicated. Yeah, that's even better. The people of Europe know survival and self-preservation too well. And lucky survivors have gone into hiding. So we're going to have to go and bail out fucking Europe again. First it was the Germans. Second it was the Germans. Bit of a trend going on here. Hey, and you know what? The boss of these zombies almost sounds German. Listen.
Your incessant gobbling of money. I will exterminate you.
I bet the cunts is at it again. What you got here is you have a really nice looking game. It's just a mad bashing, shooting, killing, screaming, headshotting, slashing, hacking, blood and gore and guts. It sounds like a night out in Newcastle. It's one of these games where you can just pick up, jump in and just blow shit away instantly. There's instant gratification to be had here. There's no long intro build-ups. It's just press start, kill. That's what it is. Imagine Left 4 Dead with deeper character interactions and customizations, but instead of having the big map that you run around, you have a small map and they come for you rather than you go for them. That's what you've got here. It's basically a round-based survival game. There's only about 4 maps at the moment, but it is in early access, you've got to bear that in mind. You start the game, you can either play it in solo or co-op. Solo is bloody hard. You're just on your own, obviously. And the rounds kick off and the zombies start coming for you. There's doors you can seal, you can weld the door shut, but that just offers you about a minute's respite because they will break down the door and they will come for you. And if you cannot headshot in this game, don't even play it, because headshots is pretty much the only way to take down these zombies, and some of them require multiple headshots. There's different classes of zombie, ranging from just your trash mobs to your big bosses. And as with the players, there's different classes of players as well. At the moment there's 4 classes. There's a berserker who has a big pulverizer, a nail gun and a eviscerator. There's a commando who has rifles, shotguns and machine guns. There's support, which has a double barrel shotgun, and he just has shotguns all the way, basically support. And then there's your field medic, which has also a pistol, shotgun. He can use assault rifles and he can heal. Essentially you have got to play this as a team. No gung-ho running off on your own or you're just going to get everybody killed. It's very much team orientated, this game. You have to have a decent medic on your side. You have to have a decent commando who knows how to take down the trash mobs, and then you have to work as a team to pretty much cover the entrances to where you are and to focus fire on some of the big, nasty, hard to kill Zeds that come your way. As you play the game, you earn money for killing the zombies, and at the end of each round you can go to a machine that only becomes active for about a minute, and you can replenish your armor, your ammo, your grenades, and you can also buy new and better weapons from there. There's not a lot to choose from at the moment, about 4 different guns, but it does add a nice little break to the gameplay where you have to charge over the map to run to these little machines. This is where it differs a little bit from Killing Floor 1 as well. In Killing Floor 1 you could just hold up in a room and just keep fighting and fighting and fighting. You can't in this. You are constantly on the move in this game. You can't kind of hold up anywhere. It's not that type of game. It's very, you always feel exposed and open, and that makes it a bit more terrifying. It is quite a scary game. You daren't look in one direction for more than 5 or 6 seconds, because they could be coming up behind you. They come through the walls, the floors, the ceilings. They come through everywhere. I mean, you look at a room and you think, wow, this is good. There's one door there, one door there. I'm pretty good here. I'll just cover these doors. And then within 10 seconds, they're fucking all over you. And there's spider ones that crawl just below your field of view sometimes. And there's ones that charge at you with a bloody sword. There's like big fat ones that vomit on you, a bit like the boomer in Left 4 Dead. You've got these awful huge things with chainsaws that, while you're filling them with lead, they just keep walking towards you, and they look evil. And then you've got the bosses, obviously. The boss fights are very similar to MMO boss fights, where there'll be different stages of the fight, and you have to be careful to avoid standing on certain things. There's smoke, and if you shoot him when there's smoke down, he'll drag you in and start sucking the life out of you, and things like that. You've got to be careful what you're doing, basically. You can't just go crazy with your gun. You have to pretty much kite them around the level, and it is fun and it is hard. So that's the good. Now there is the bad. It does get very repetitive, this game. I mean, you're doing the same thing over and over again, essentially on the same 4 maps against the same types of enemies with the same 4 classes. Not only do you earn money as you level up, you also earn XP, and XP is used to level up your character, as you would expect, by unlocking different perks, which allow for different abilities. And there's quite a few decent perks at the minute. There's a lot more coming in the full release. There's also a lot more classes coming. There's going to be 10 classes apparently, more maps. There's going to be a lot more perks and a lot more weapons. So there's a lot to look forward to in this game. We haven't come across that many bugs in it. It's pretty stable, to be honest with you. The only problem is it does get a bit repetitive, because we're stuck on the same 4 maps with the same 4 classes and the same 4 weapons. We need a bit more, but they're all going to be coming over the next 6 months, I would imagine. So is it worth buying then? Well, before you can make that decision for yourselves, there's a couple of things you need to know. If you have 6 friends that you can play this, or even 4, I would say yes, it is worth a buy. If you're going to be just relying solely on the community, then I'd probably wait. And the reason I say that is because the matchmaking is pretty shit. And it's one of them games that attracts the little I'm better than you cunts. You know who they are. You know, every game has them. The little self-righteous wankers that can come in a game because they've been playing the fucker all day, all night, and they're now level 10 or whatever. They look at who they've been matched up with. Oh, kick him, he's only level 3. Kick him because I'm so much fucking better. Look at me, I'm saying kick him. Kick that man there, kick him, he's level 3. I'm better than him, I'm better than everybody. Look at me, I have no life, no friends. Kick him, please. I'm level 10, he's level 3. We don't want him on our team, we just don't. For me, I'm going to say it is worth a buy, because I do have friends, but they're not really friends. They think they're me friends, but I can't stand any of the But I'm just kidding. There's a digital deluxe edition, which, wow, man, it sounds awesome. This is what you get in the digital deluxe edition. For an extra £7, right, you can have the Killing Floor 2 soundtrack, because when you go out in your car and you're trying to impress the hot chicks, you want to be playing the Killing Floor 2 soundtrack. The Killing Floor 2 digital art book. I mean, we all love digital art books. You get a bowler hat for Mr. Foster and Reverend Alberts, 3D glasses for Anna Larive and Haito Tanka, Scully headphones for DJ Scully. Yes, you get DJ Scully, a DJ. It's basically shite, let's be honest. So there you go. I'm going to say it's worth a buy. Killing Floor 2 is great fun, bit repetitive, but the full release is going to be awesome. I'm enjoying it, playing with friends, and if you've got friends, then you'll probably enjoy it too. So there you go, Killing Floor 2. Yes, it's worth a buy.